PWCC is a great way to sell your sports cards. If you're looking for a way to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, consider using the promo code Cajun, all caps, C-A-J-U-N, when you're selling your cards on the PWCC marketplace. Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with your weekly Monday update of the PWCC Weekly Auction number 79. This is the top 100. It's really the top 96, but I like to round it to 100. We're going to cruise through this. It's 2 days before I leave for the National. Many of you are leaving for the National. I've got 10 billion things to do to get ready for that trip, so we're going to knock this out quick. I've only got 12 cards pulled up in Card Ladder, so forgive me for the brevity, but this is going to be a burner. Let's get cranking. I don't want to waste any more time. Starting with the first card, Best of the Best, Jordan. This is that suspicious card that was released in 90, but the dude said they made it in 86. I think that's correct. Double check me. This BGS 9 goes for $14.40. There is going to be a bevy, a myriad, a buffet, a smorgasbord of 1969, 1970 tops, PSA 9s, PSA 10s. 69 tops did their deal, right? They made their run. I actually put a video together. It's called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And it'll release the week after the National. But some interesting insight and perspective regarding the recent flurry of 1969 tops, PSA 10s. This is another tall boy, but it's a PSA 9, $14.40 for this Luke Jackson. Not the Luke Jackson, not the white dude that played at Oregon and for the Cleveland Cavs. This is the black Luke Jackson, different Luke Jackson. He played in 69. Next card, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, and Luka Doncic, PSA 8 Immaculate. This is serial number to 25, does $14.70. The Doncic Select, this is not die cut, but I know it does look die cut in that slab, but it's just got black edges, top left, right, bottom right corners. Pop 18, this is a PSA 10, it does $14.70. This is the premier level, that middle level, so not the courtside and not the... I just went blank on the base. Select, Premier. I haven't looked at freaking ultra modern stuff in forever. Concourse. So this is the Premier, the middle, $14.70. BGS 10 Giannis. This is one we want to look up. Again, the image doesn't look great. It's got that. It's got scratches all over the slab. But if we look this card up, believe it or not, Giannis has been kind of sneaking up, especially the BGS 10 Prism base. Over the last 6 months, this card's actually up 30%. Of course, it's massively down from April when people thought the Bucks might make a run, but then that Giannis injury and then the bullshit, excuse my language, the BS, the Miami Heat, again, somehow, I don't know, every year I doubt them and every year they do something insane. I'm wondering what the PSA 10's doing. PSA 10's down 30%, pop 29.18. The BGS 10 is up 30%, pop 256. So interesting. I own a copy of a BGS 10 just like this one, so I'm happy about that. But that's an interesting disparity. Man, 60% different between the two. A Majestic Auto Steph 9.510 does $14.70. Walt Hazard and Wally Jones, both PSA 9s, both 1969 tall boys, do $1,500, $14.70 respectively. The High Gloss Auto EuroLeague Doncic does $15.60, his 2017 pre-rookie card. A Steph Patch Prime, those are serial numbered to 5, and PSA 9 does $15.60. Here's a crazy deal. This card's actually way down. This is a Luka Doncic autograph rookie card from the best chromium set in the ultra-modern hobby. $15.90, and it's a PSA 10. That's just interesting to me. The Michael Jordan star, last 11 Rookie of the Years. BGS 9 does $15.90. We've got another 69 tall boy PSA 9, Herm Gilliam. That does have a PWCC sticker. It does $15.90. 2 LeBron James Topps PSA 10s. These are obviously continuing to trickle down. Humongous population for those cards. I did not look them up, but trust me, they're continuing to move down. $16.35 on average, $16.50 and $16.20 for those 2 PSA 10s. I love this product. It's sneaking up on Immaculate and Flawless and National Treasures. It's never going to collect them, and it actually just came out for 2023. I just happened to notice, not that I bought any, but this 2017 Impeccable PSA 8, 9 for the auto. This is the silver parallel. It's just a good looking card. It's got a lot going on, and it's Jason Tatum's rookie card. I really like the card. $17.10 for that one. I don't know what Alperen Şengün's doing, sneaking into our top 100. Nice young player. Jokic, poor man's Jokic, of course, down in Houston. $17.40 for that Immaculate serial number to 5. patch auto. It's actually a championship auto. I don't know what championship Alperen Şengün won or ever will win, but whatever it is, I guess you got to flip it on the back and read it. Here's a cool card. This is a finest embossed refractor, serial number 274 from 1997, finest of Dennis Rodman. I've never even seen this card. What a badass pose. Again, when you look at those, greening comes into effect. This is NBA certified, so it is a raw card. Take your luck over to PSA or BGS or SGC, whatever you prefer. 1830 for that Rodman. That's a real cool card. Elgin Baylor. So now we're talking about Hall of Famers, and we're looking at 1970 Topps Tall Boys. So it's not 69, Kareem's rookie year, the first year of Tall Boys. 70 PSA 9. Elgin Baylor does 1830. We've got a Steph Jolly Rancher 1860. We've got a dual auto, dual patch blockchain, which still, that phrase still confuses me because I'm too old and I live in Louisiana, but it's a Panini blockchain Wiseman Anthony Edwards 1 of 1. Again, it's really 1 for 2, but it's a 1 of 1. Wiseman still has some hope. We still have hope for Wiseman over in Detroit. Let's see what happens. They've got a nice young core over there. The backcourt's dynamic. Hopefully, our guy Cade Cunningham comes back healthy, and we'll see what the Pistons can put up this year. Of course, they got Jalen Duren there, and then they also drafted the All-Star Thompson, I believe, Amin Thompson's brother, the twin, and so he had a really good summer league. So we'll see. That's going to be a tough team. Detroit's going to be a fun team to watch on League Pass. Stay tuned. I'm going to do a video on my top League Pass teams to watch. It might not be the teams that you think. 1950 for that one. LeBron Downtown from 2019, 1 and 1. 1950. Cazzie Russell, great name. PSA 9, tall boy from 69, does 2040. Now we're talking about 76. 1976 tall boys. Calvin Murphy, big mouth. Great free throw shooter. Lots of off the court problems throughout his career. 2070 for that one. And I shouldn't say that. Not criminal activity, but just troublesome. Dig into it. 1972 Topps Irving SGC 8.5. This is a rookie card. Does 2160. The 1986 Mercante Spanish Miguel Jordan 163. And it's in a PSA 6 grade. 2190. I can't remember. I did look this up. Okay, so here we go. This one sold for $21.90. The last one sold for $19.80. The last one sold for $18.86. So up. 3 times it went eBay. Golden outdid eBay. PWCC Weekly, of course, outdid Golden. This one has an A sticker. That does not hurt. So up. And look at the last time it sold in 2015. Way back when, $295. So the PSA 6 copy of this card has only sold 4 times in history. I am curious what the highest price ever for this Mercante sticker is. $3,250, and it was for a PSA 4. That should tell you how nutso the year 2021 was. Interesting. All right, another Jordan Star subset. BGS 9 does 2220. LeBron patch. Shaq, really cool Shaq here. 2012 Panini Preferred. BGS 99 does 2310. A downtown Steph Curry from 2017 Cornerstones does 2880 in a PSA 10 slab. I'm trying to figure out what that is in the background. I thought those were cactuses, but they're not cactuses. It's just San Francisco. It's just that windy street in San Francisco. I don't know what it's called. Here's an interesting comparison. This is something I want y'all to check out. The PSA Authentic 10 Auto outsold the BGS 9 10 Auto. I think that the patch is better. I don't know. I'm not a patch guy, but that's a cool patch. Don't get me wrong. I get it. There's a couple breaks, 2 colors. I think this patch is better because it's got the state from Golden State in it. Same exact card. The PSA Authentic sells for the same price as the BGS 9. Which would you prefer? I say outsold. It sold for the exact same price. Would you prefer the card on the left? Would you prefer the card on the right? Let me know in the comments which of these 2 cards you would prefer. We got a Kareem PSA 6.5. That's a rookie from 69. Tall boy. 3,000 for that one. Doncic Flawless rookie card from, this is the gold parallel, serial number to 10. It's just a patch, no auto, 3120. Tell me that does not look like Nick Van Exel. Am I a liar? Look very closely. Nick Van Exel. Just look quick and then look away, right? Nick Van Exel, Cincinnati great, Laker legend. 1970 Art Harris PSA 10. Here's where the run of PSA 10 1970s comes in. We saw what 69 did. You'll see a video on that later. Here's what 70's doing. 3120. Didn't look it up. I'm not looking any of these up until we get to the end, but I'm guessing that's probably the highest price ever paid for a 1970 PSA 10. Same thing with this Jim Barnes PSA 10, 3120 for both of those. I'm guessing that's probably a record for Jim Barnes, who for some reason is shooting without a guide hand. It's just too easy with 2 hands. Mel Counts looks a little bit like Crispin Glover, I think is the guy's name. If you're old like me and you remember the movie Back to the Future, this was Marty's dad. Mel Counts, that's him right there. He's got the hair to match. That hair is like from the 50s, even though this card is from 1970. So this Mel Counts PSA 10 also does 3120, 3120, 3120, pop 7, pop 3, pop 2, Chet Walker wearing some kind of creepy leisure suit. He's like reaching out to kidnap a small child is what it looks like. Just a very creepy card all around. Poor man's Wes Unseld look he's got going right there. Doesn't have the girth of Wes. 3120 for that one. Pop 4. Another 3120 for Jimmy Walker. That's Jalen Rose's dad, by the way. Jimmy Walker right here. Card number 25 PSA 10. That's a pop 3. Also 3120. So that's 15 grand. 15,600 bucks worth of 1970 PSA 10 low pop stuff. This is a Carmelo Anthony. This is about as good as it gets for Carmelo Anthony rookie cards as far as RPAs go. This is his exquisite first year SGC 8 autograph serial number 99 true RPA. Nice quartet here. Of course, you got the old Malone, the old Gary Payton, and then you got prime Kobe and still relatively prime Shaq, to be honest with you. He was still doing things. This is a pop 1, PSA 8, serial number to 10. It's just jerseys, but a bunch of different colors, 3240. Here's one I want to look up because this is nuts. This is one of Dwayne Wade's best autograph rookie cards. It's not exquisite, but Ultimate Collection was, I guess probably a relatively distant second. But this is serial number to 250. It's a 1010, and it is pop 9 in a 1010 slab, 3,360. Here's the history of this card sorted highest to lowest. 16,800 it hit, right? Now it's at 3,360. Look how far down you got to scroll to get to 3,360 right here in July of 2023. If we sort by dates sold, this is down as well. 5,200, 4,100, 3,360. So maybe the getting's good if you're a Dwayne Wade collector, and maybe this makes you happy. Bob Rule, pretty cool name, I must admit. This is a 1969 PSA 9. If you can't get the 10s for 80,000, maybe you got to buy the next best thing, the PSA 9. For all I know, this may be the highest grade. 3,360 for this Rule. Jordan 88 Fleer, PSA 10. Believe it or not, that card's actually going up, and it's not a low pop card. A 101 Black Prism, Michael Porter Jr., 2023 NBA champion. 3,600 for that 1 of 1. That's the courtside select 1 of 1. Pretty cool looking card right there. Competitive Advantage Jordan, with the old label. I got to look this bad boy up. Let's check it out. Guess what? I have got good news. And by the way, there's the 88 Fleer PSA 10. I was not lying. It's popped 604, up 25% over the last 6 months. Just food for thought. You're going to see some Jordan cards in this video, and they're all going up. The Competitive Advantage going up over the last one, 32.23. This one goes for 37.20. We've got the outlier here, but this trend, if you throw out that big boy right there, and I don't know, maybe it was some exceptional copy or a new label or somebody freaked out. I don't know, but over the last year, the card's up 26% beginning to end, and that's only a pop 47. Guys, there's only less than 400 of these Competitive Advantages that have ever even been graded. Keep paying attention to the Michael Jordan Hierarchy Project. You're going to talk about that card real soon. You'll get to see some of that. Two guys, Dave Bing from Detroit and Jamal Wilkes, legend from LA and from Detroit. PSA 10 for 76 tops, PSA 10 for 1970 tops, 37.20 for both of those cards, both single-digit population cards. Joe Ellis, 37.20 for that PSA 9, 1969 tops. Patch Auto Steph does 38.40. A Wilt 4.5, but it's a great-looking copy of a 4.5. It's a PWCC A sticker, does 38.40 for that one. A Jordan 9.5 last 11 Rookie of the Years. You see there's a huge margin over the 9.5s compared to the others. 39.60 for that. 87 Fleer 9.5 does $4,000. That seems high to me. Signature Shots Autograph Jordan 9.9 does $4,200. Upper Deck Sweet Shot. 2 in a row. First is Bob Love, great name, wearing the same leisure suit top right there, 43.20. That's a pop 2, PSA 10, 1970, another PSA 10. Happy Hairston, great name. If you combine these two guys' names, it would be Happy Love. That would be a little confusing and disturbing if there was, a player in the NBA named Happy Love. That sounds like something Ron Artest would change his name to. Happy Hairston, back-to-back, 1970, 1969. The PSA 9 does 43.20. The 1970 does 43.20. Moving along, we're getting up here to Larry Siegfried from Siegfried and Roy. Amazing magician. He had a white tie. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's a different Siegfried. This is Larry Siegfried, who was doing things. I mean, really doing things for the Boston Celtics in '69. Havlicek, Bill Russell, Cousy, Cowens, Bird, Paul Pierce, Mikhail Parrish, Siegfried. Celtics legends. 1980 Topps Bird Magic, PSA 6, Auto 9, 4,440 for that one with a blue Sharpie. LeBron Refractor, PSA 8, 4,680. A Wilt 9-8 from that Epic Signatures set. It's in black and it's not great, man. It's just not a crisp signature. It's in black Sharpie. It's just faded. And again, I'm not an autograph guy, so maybe I'm wrong, but the autograph kills this card. If this card was in vibrant, beautiful, crisp, clear blue ink, I think it would sell for a lot more no matter what the card grade was. 46.80 for that one. Jordan Rookie of the Year from 84 star, card number 288. BGS 8 does 5,040. I need the damn thing in an 8.5, which means I'm going to be paying out of my butt for that card. Let's look up this Nash. Well, there's been a lot of talk lately. You saw some of the Star Rubies when I did the Michael Jordan Hierarchy project, and you saw them on page 1, tier 1. We're talking about 25, top 25 Jordan cards in the world is the 97 Skybox Premium Star Rubies. And in fact, I think one just sold a couple days ago for $190,000, if I read that correctly. This is a pop 1 for the Nash, and PSA 9 is a very high grade for this card, 5,160. It is the highest graded card in history. This may be the highest sale this is going to be, let's look it up. Wait, I've got it somewhere, competitive advantage. Here we go. This is Nash, date sold. So here's the deal. This card sold twice on the PWCC Weekly in the last month. Don't get it twisted. My guess is this was unpaid, which means it probably needs to come out of the comps from Card Ladder. It went at 8,100 in June 18th, and then just a month later, it goes for 5,160. I'm guessing this 8,100 wasn't paid. I have looked at the cards. It's the exact same cert number. As you can see, 490, and then this one today, 490. So same card. So be careful with comps out there. It's just another word to the wise, word to those who are willing to listen. If you don't listen to anything else I blab about on these channels or on this channel from time to time, look very closely at comps and do your research if you can, especially if you're buying a $5,000 card and a card that's as meaningful as that. So good pick up there for $5,160. Seems like a good price. Let's go back and see where was I on highest selling price ever for this card. Yeah, so this will be the highest price ever, assuming this June 18th was unpaid. I highly doubt someone paid for it and then immediately relisted it, and it went into another weekly and then it sold. But I guess maybe somebody could have changed their mind, so maybe it was paid. I don't know. Barkley 10 does $5,160. A Kobe patch auto does $5,640. Sorry, I'm going quick. Steph patch auto $6,000. The infamous Stardate PSA 10 that ran wild post-pandemic is at $6,000 now in a PSA 10. Jordan Upper Deck Premier Noteworthy. Never seen this. It's a little patch auto. It's the gold parallel serial number to 25. BGS 9. Auto 9. Auto looked good to me. I don't know. $6,300 for that one. Back to Dwayne Wade. You're talking about his true exquisite RPA, $6,300. It is an authentic, but it's a 10 for the auto. I wonder why. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Like, if I'm looking at this card, even if it's a PSA 8, I would rather the PSA 8 on there, or PSA 7. I'd rather the PSA 7 on there. Again, maroon napkin, burgundy napkin patch right there. So maybe it's red. I can't tell. It looks burgundy to me, but $6,300 on that one. Pop 2, 5 graded higher. Jalen Rose's dad coming again. Jimmy Walker for the Kings, $6,300 for that one. And then this looks a little bit like a thin Karl Malone. Maybe I'm wrong. No, that's a stretch. It's Emmett Bryant. It's kind of a mixture of Emmett Smith and Kobe Bryant. 1969 Topps, PSA 9. He spells Emmett wrong. $6,300 for that card. John Block, great name if you're a shot blocker. My guess is this dude wasn't. That's just my hunch. This San Diego 1969 Tall Boy Topps PSA 9 Pop 10. There are no 10s, okay? And so this is where those set registry guys got to fight. So they picked up this Big John Block PSA 9 for $6,300 to max out what they're capable of on that PSA set registry. The 2008 Retro Red Metal Universe PMG LeBron serial number to 50 to $6,600. A Jordan 8.5, 10 for the auto. I don't know how this gets 10 for the auto. I'm going to just show. There's no way that's a 10 for the auto. I don't know anything about autos, but that doesn't seem like a 10 to me. You guys tell me what I'm missing. Doesn't it look like the beginning of the M streaks and misses, and then it misses over here? I don't know. I don't know what a 10 looks like, but I'd be very leery of that autograph grade. That just seems very shocking. Tom Van Arsdale, PSA 9 to 6,900. We've got a Trae Young here. This is his rookie card, color match, but it's a red shimmer, so it's crazy rare. Serial number to 7, 9.5. Min Gem to 6,900. That's a pop 3, none higher. Kobe Gold Pulsar from 2014 Prism. What's your favorite year Prism? 12, 13, 14. Some people say 2018. 7,200 for this one. It's a BGS 10. It's serial number to 10, and it's a gold color match, Gold Pulsar Kobe. I mean, that's a really cool card. 7,200 for that one. Steph Topps PSA 10 to 7,500. A Kobe Draft Redemption insert rookie right here does 7,500 in a PSA 10. That's a tough card. 8.5 Jordan does 8,100 for his 86 Fleer. And then the Billy Keller, the great Billy Keller. When JJ Redick is talking about playing against plumbers and firemen, he's talking about this guy, Billy Keller. He looks more like a bullpen catcher for a minor league team in the 70s than he does a basketball player. He needs to do something with the patch of chest hair. I don't know. I didn't look up his numbers, but I've never heard of Billy Keller. He probably plays like Helen Keller. 8,700 for this PSA 10. That's 1976. Those bad boys were tough to find and really tough to find in high grade. That's why it's a pop 2. But guess what? To collect a set, you got to have the Billy Keller. And to win the set registry, you got to have the Billy Keller in a PSA 10. And so somebody paid $8,700. To put it in perspective, someone just paid this almost the exact same amount for this Billy Keller common 1976 Topps set piece that they did for Nikola Jokic's National Treasures serial number to 99 BGS 9 10 autograph. They almost paid the exact same, $9,000 for that Jokic. I think I've got that pulled up. I do. Guess what? Hard card to find. The BGS 9 just sold for $9,000. It's the only time it's sold in the last year. Let's compare it to the PSA 9, see what kind of price this looks like. PSA 9, 12, 10, 13. So BGS 9 probably about where we expected based on the last PSA 9 selling for $13,000. Probably a little bit more highly sought after than the BGS 9. It's also 3 times the pop of the PSA 9. The PSA 10, you're talking about a very big card. Last sold in February, 35 grand because it's a pop 9. Again, there's 99 of them and it's been graded 90 times. So again, you know, how many of those are cracking resubs? I don't know, but if I've got a PSA 9 or a BGS 9 and I paid 10 grand for it, and if I crack and resub it, I could get 35 grand or 50 grand or whatever the hell it's worth. I'm probably going to take a few bites at the apple, just me. Patch Auto Flawless Steph, 9,300. Rinse Repeat, 9,600. The Exquisite RPA. This is outselling the Wade. It's not because Carmelo's better than Wade. It's because this is the parallel serial number to 15 Carmelo, 9,600. LeBron Signature Edition, Authentic Rookie Auto, 9.5, 10. This is a Gem Plus, so a really clean card here, 9,900, just shy of 5 figures. Some more flawless patch autos for Steph and Kobe. I swear to God, I see so many Steph Curry patch autographs. I don't know what to say. I know it sounds like I'm a hater, but honest to God, every time we do one of these top 100, it seems like 7, 8, 9, 12, 15 of the cards are some type of Steph Curry flawless patch autograph. Henry Finkel, you son of a gun, you dirty bastard. Once again, you're coming into my life and you're haunting my dreams. Let's take a closer look at this card. This is one of the nicest Finkels that I've ever examined. What a gorgeous specimen he is. Spent 0 time at the beach or in the weight room working on shoulders, but the hair is on point and it's a 10 out of 10. The card's a PSA 10, 1969 Topps Finkel. It's a pop 4, 13,800 for that card. And then Scottie Pippen Doppelganger, Bob Boozer, of course, 1969 Topps Boozer, card number 89 PSA 10, also a pop 3. He outsells Finkel, 15,000 to 13,800. Let me know who you'd rather have in your collection. Are you a Bob Boozer PC guy, or are you a Henry Finkel, kidnapper, suspicious, very suspicious looking character right here. 13,800. I'm joking about Finkel. I apologize to the members of the family of Mr. Finkel. I'm just kidding. 1997 Skybox Z-Force, big men on court. And this is where, again, I almost like to not talk about what I'm seeing in the Jordan market, to be quite honest with you, because I don't want to get that influencer tag or that hype machine, or that, pump and dump type, tab put on me. And I do own this card. This is the 1997 Skybox, big men on court, right? The PSA 10 sold last night for $16,200. The last time this card sold, it sold for $12,000. Look at this chart. I've got the all-time chart on there. Does that chart look like charts for other players? No. Does it look like charts for base cards? No. Does it look like charts for Tiger Stripe Select crap? No. Does it look like the chart for most RPAs for quarterbacks or Bowman Chrome baseball? No. It's not following that FU middle finger graph that we see on so many of these charts. And again, it's up 3,391%. That doesn't really mean a lot. But if we look at the last 2 years when the market has reset and we've tried to find the floor and then start the slow and steady up into the right, this card said, no, no, no. I'm up 30%. So this is the highest price that's ever been paid for this big man on court in history. $16,200 for that card. Moving on. The 2003 Topps Chrome Black Refractor LeBron. I own a 9.5, so I'm curious. The 9 is selling for $19,000. It's about right on the number. $18,000, $21,000, $19,000. So not really a surprise there. Looking at the 9.5, that is a card that is worth, they're saying, about $32,000 based on the last sale in August of 2022. The Kobe Bryant, it's 2003, so first year exquisite. It is a patch auto. We'll look this Kobe card up because it's a little bit unique and it's in the top 3. This is our top 3 right here. Kobe patch auto, serial number to 100. It's in an SGC 910 for the auto. Remember, SGC inverts their card grade and their auto grade, so it's the opposite of Beckett. So card grade on the right and bottom right on your screen, and then autograph grade on the left. Again, let's look at the card a little bit bigger. I mean, it's just a gorgeous looking card. 2003. The exquisite stuff is fascinating. I've got a video coming out soon that we're going to talk about exquisite specifically, not necessarily Jordan exquisite, but exquisite itself. It's going to be an exquisite video. You like what I did there? $19,800 for that card. I've got this card pulled up without any regard for grade based on date sold. This SGC 9 goes for $20. The last 9.5 goes for $28,800. The last PSA 10 sold for $33,000. So digest those numbers. $33 for the 10, $28,800 for the best BGS slab you can get. $20,000 for an SGC 9 seems about right to me if I had to guess on where that card would have ended up. It's a big card. There's only 100 of them ever. If we sort by price, I have a feeling that in 2021 all hell broke loose. Yeah, 40 grand for a PSA 9 in 2021. So this SGC 9 is about half price right there. And then the big winner is Eddie Miles. I have no idea who Eddie Miles is. I've never seen Eddie Miles play. Pop 3, it's PSA 10. I don't know what else to say. This is a 1970 Topps, tall boy PSA 10 piece of the set. This is a set collector. It's not an Eddie Miles super collector out there. I've got it sorted. The highest 1970 Topps Eddie Miles ever sold was 1,175, so we're looking at about 18x in 13 years. So again, I just did a video on this with the 1969 Topps and how people got filthy rich. So not people, but a person, maybe a couple people, I don't know. But the turnover in the profit margin in just 7 years on those 1969 Topps PSA 10s that we saw was insane, and the profit margin on this in 13 years is about 18x. That's a big number right there. 1,800% is a really good return on your money when you look at other potential assets that are out there. But who would have guessed to put their money in Eddie Miles 1970 tall boy Topps PSA 10? I don't know. What is the Eddie Miles 1970 Topps PSA 10 of today, right? Is it Kabooms? I don't know. Maybe it's Cornerstones. Maybe it's Prestige cards from the mid-2000s. I don't know, but that's nuts right there. Eddie Miles Topps Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen's doppelganger, Creepy Finkel, Curry, and Kobe. And so that's your top right there, guys. Pretty cool list, pretty cool return. Sorry I had to blitz through this one. I'm done in under 30 minutes, which you know is very rare. If you like these PWCC videos, consider contributing to the channel either by buying and selling on the PWCC platform, which I am an affiliate partner with PWCC, in case you haven't heard. There's ways that you can support the channel. Just click into the YouTube description and read. It's real simple. It'll take you 20 seconds. You can click over one time, and then you're supporting the Cajun Cardboard channel anytime you buy or sell on the PWCC marketplace, whether it's weekly auctions like this one you just watched, Premier Auctions, or on the fixed price marketplace, which nobody seems to be using much anymore. But I think one day it will have its time in the sun again. You can also support the channel by contributing through the PayPal. If you appreciate the content that I'm providing to you guys, somebody the other day was complaining because I'm doing too much Jordan stuff. Trust me, I've got more stuff in the queue. Trust me, I've got hundreds of non-Jordan videos. If you want to go watch them, just scroll back over the last year and a half. You can find literally hundreds of videos that do not have anything to do with Michael Jordan. So if you're anti-Jordan for whatever reason, maybe you're from Detroit, maybe your last name is Lambier, I don't know. I've got plenty of non-Jordan stuff, and I will take that to heart. So even when people provide negative feedback, I listen and I look, and I see every single comment on the channel thus far since the day I started this thing. So I appreciate all the feedback, the positive and the negative, because I'm trying to get better at this. I'm trying not to miscalculate, but my math has gotten bad lately. My Cajun math has been terrible. Thank you guys for watching. If you see me at the National and you don't stop me, that's a mistake. Stop me, shake my hand, introduce yourself. That's part of why I do this, is to have an outlet with the hobby and meet more people that are in the hobby. And if you got any Jordan cards to move and you see me at the National, you damn well better stop me, because I'm looking to move into Jordan super, super heavy at the National. I've built up a war chest. I've made some moves lately. I'm bringing some serious heat to hopefully trade into some Jordan stuff that I don't have. Some of the cards that you're going to see on the Michael Jordan hierarchy project, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, which releases this week. Tier 3 will release, I think tomorrow will be the first episode of Tier 3 with the great Josh Dawson at Northeast Sports Cards. So tune in for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon for notifications. Have a great week in the hobby. If you're going to the National, have a great week. If you're not, that's okay. Do your damage. This is a great time to buy cards while everybody's at the National. You can win some great auctions on eBay and PWCC. Just make sure you use my affiliate link if you're buying cards on the PWCC Weekly Auction that ends every Sunday night. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.